Are you looking to buy a new or used car? Well, automotive expert Tom Grothous is in to maybe help you decide. So welcome, Tom.
Well, it's spring, and that's when everybody buys their cars, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody would want to buy a car in the fall. You know, you're going into winter. Now, if I was in Florida, maybe I would. Yeah. But up here, it's like, why buy it in the fall? But, you know, there's some good deals. So, and, you know, the old adage, like when you're buying a car, what should I buy, used or new? Well, now with the tariffs coming on, if it's an import, you probably want to go with an American-made car that it might be an import, but it's made in America. You know, Nissan, BMW, Kia, you know, plus all the other American cars. So, you know, that's what you have to look at now, because if you're going with a European car or, you know, some other car, expensive car, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. So how do you go about do that? The old adage that I've got an uncle or a cousin or my brother's got a buddy that he's, you know, a good technician and good mechanic, and he'll give me a good idea if it's a good car or not. I never not tell you not to do that. But there is so much technically going on that you want to look for recalls, because if it's sold by an aftermarket used car dealer, they do not have to fix the recalls if it's a used car. But the New Car Dealers Association tells it if it's a Chevrolet sold at a Chevrolet dealership, they should do all the recalls because the company will pay for it. Something that we don't even look at is TSBs.
Don't even know what that is, Tom.
Technical Service Bulletins.
Okay.
It's not a recall, but you might have a car, for instance, we purchased a car one time that it was a Firebird. It had a rough idle, and when you accelerated, it had a dead spot. It just wanted to fall on its face till it warmed up. Went in with the VIN number. The VIN number is the vehicle identification number, lower left-hand side of the window. You take that number and you go look online for a recall, and for your VIN number, you take it to a dealer, the dealer of the car, and you ask them to look up TSBs for this. And if any of them were performed on this car, there might be 6 or 7 TSBs, and for this car, there was 3 TSBs. And this was like 15 years ago, and it was like $3,400 that the company paid for after I bought the car from a used car dealer.
Wow.
Because I looked at the TSBs, and it was an intake manifold and water pump and some other things. And after they put the TSBs in and changed it, that car ran like it was brand new again. So those are some things that you can do. And if you don't know about that, you can have a car that's got a bad thing to it, but it can be fixed. And what I like this year, Consumer Report, the April edition, has got the best and the worst cars. And this is the most comprehensive one that I have seen in years. And you can go with the QR codes, put them on your phone, and you can pull up a lot more information that maybe they don't have the car in here, but they've checked it. So, you know, I'm not pushing Consumer Reports by any means, but this is a way to get that kind of information that maybe you can't get it any other way. And what I say is, you have to do your homework now with cars, with conventional internal combustion engines, hybrids, PHEVs, and the electric. So there's so many different things. And this month in Consumer Reports, it shows about the different electric vehicles, the plug-ins, why they're good, why they're bad, the hybrid vehicles. You can buy a hybrid vehicle and you might only get 1 mile per gallon more than a conventional gas engine. And then you might buy a car that gets a gas engine that gets 22 miles per gallon, and the hybrid will get 41 miles per gallon. So You
So the
might,
key is
you
research.
might look at that.
Yeah, research.
Research,
Yeah.
research.
Well, Tom, thanks so much for coming on today. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, well, don't go away because medical news is coming up next.